Good morning, kids. It's Mr. Agee here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about your math assignment over the next 2 days. So, as you know, we have finished our Unit 1 lessons. We've done 21 lessons worth. I think we might have skipped one or two here or there, but we're all the way finished with the instruction for the first unit covering multiplication and division. You've done a great job learning new vocabulary, learning new strategies. You guys can draw lots of different pictures to represent problems. You understand how to create multiplication and division equations. And at the end of each unit, what we do is we take a little test. And the Eureka Math tests, I have to tell you, are a little bit challenging. They're very wordy, but I do want to lead you through a little bit of how you access the test and what to do on the test. So you're going to dig into the week 7 assignments on the home page. You're going to click into the math folder, and you see here we've got the Thursday and Friday asynchronous work. So we will not be meeting for a live session. You'll click into this folder and you see the math end of unit test. It says you have 2 days to complete this test. It is 4 pages of challenging work. Just do your best. Feel free to take as many breaks as you need. So here we've got, and here's a little secret, you actually have more than 2 days if you like. You can spend Saturday and Sunday if it takes that long, and even it'll still be open on Monday, but I'll be looking at these tests probably on Monday when we're together live. So we've got this math end of unit test. You'll click into it and you'll notice that there's a PDF file here. You don't really need this unless you want to do some of the test paper and pencil, or get your work done paper and pencil and then transfer it to Kami. But on the Kami version here, that's how you're going to actually submit the test to me. Okay, you're going to give me your Kami work by submitting the test using this turn in button, and then clicking the turn in again here once you turn it in. That's when you're all the way finished with the test. Now, as you go through, you'll see the test items are written in black, and I've given some hints by highlighting and putting things in red. So there are some like review type items for you, just to help you with vocabulary and strategies and things that we covered. I added some notes to this test that you can see that are in color. But the test is all in black and white here, and the items are in black and white. So you'll need to make sure you're following all of the instructions on the test. And if you're having trouble with the words, make sure you're using the text-to-speech feature, because it will read it directly to you, all the items on the test. So you click the text-to-speech feature and then click what words you want to have read, and be ready to click it back off again, because it'll just read and read and read all the way through the test, and that can be kind of confusing. But you're going to do your best to spend your first day, I'd say, trying to get through about half of the test. I'd say trying to get through page 1 and page 2. So just zooming through this, you can see page 1 and then page 2. And this would be a good stopping point at the end of the first day. Unless you've still got a lot of energy and stamina, you can go on to page 3 and page 4. I will tell you, page 3 and page 4, to me at least, seem a little bit more challenging. They use the break apart and distribute strategy, which is just breaking a bigger problem into 2 smaller problems and then putting it back together again. That's all of problem 3. And then as you move on, page 4 is 3 parts here, and they're all the parts in each problem are related to each other. So you got to make sure that you understand that 4 has 3 parts and all 3 parts are related to each other. Problem 3 has 3 parts and they're all 3 related to each other. In fact, on C, they ask you to go back to part A and do something in part A. So I'll be looking for extra work that you put in up here on part A, that is part of the directions for part C. They make these tests really wordy, and they're not really thinking too much about what an 8-year-old can do when they create these tests. So I tried to help as much as I can, but I do want you to do the test on your own as much as you can as well. No help from big brothers and big sisters, or moms and dads, or aunts and uncles, or grandpas and grandmas. I want you to try to show me what you can do on your own, the best that you can. And I know it can be very challenging. try your best to not be frustrated and know that I'm just looking to see how I can help you. That's the main thing that you need to know is I want you to show me what you know so that I can see what you need me to help you with. That's the main idea behind this test. But I want you just to try your best, do your best, be patient with yourself, feel free to take breaks, and remember you have plenty of time. The general rule is if you see a blank, you need to make sure you put something into the blank because that is the design of the test. They ask you to put your answers on the blanks and use the blank spaces to draw pictures and make your notes and things like that. You'll mostly be using the text box feature for this test. And as I mentioned before, when you're all the way finished and you've done all the work that you need to do on this test, you're going to go to this, this button right here that says Turn In, and you're going to click the Turn In button, and I'll have your work when you're finished. Now, I will give you another note here. The test automatically saves all the work you do. So let's say, for example, on this first part, you think that the answer is going to be 5 times 7, and that, and you think that equals 1. And so you leave your answer there, and you're done. You're like, okay, I need a break. You can X out of it, and when you come back to it, when you reopen it, the work that you did in the test saves right in there. Look, it's still there. 5 times 7 equals 1. I'll give you a quick hint here. The answer is not 5 times 7 equals 1, and 5 times 7 does not equal 1. But I just wanted to demonstrate for you that your work automatically saves when you're using Kami, and so you can X out of it and just walk away from it, and when you come back, your work will still be there. So I won't have your assignment until you actually click the Turn In button and then turn it in to me. That's when I'll have it. So I don't want you to do that step until you are all the way finished with the work on your test. Okay, I think I've said all I can say. I hope that you're realizing that this is just for you to show me what you can do. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Try not to stress. Try not to fret, and just give me your best effort. That's all I can ever ask from you is to give me your best effort. You guys have been doing a great job. You're awesome. You're capable. You're powerful, and I wish you the best of luck on this test. All right. I will be seeing you on Monday. Monday. Actually, I'll see you in our morning meetings, and I'll explain a little bit about this then too. But good luck. Do your best.